Hello everyone, my name is Michael, and side hustles can be a great way to supplement your main job or career. You can invest time in side hustles during the time that you're not working in your main job, and depending on what side hustle it is and how much time you choose to spend on it, it can become something very lucrative. But first, what exactly is a side hustle? A side hustle is just a piece of work or job that you get paid for doing in addition to your main job. In this video, I want to go over 3 side hustles that don't require you to leave your house. This is something to where you don't have to travel in order to do. Some of these side hustles take longer than others to get up and running. Some of these are going to take up more time in doing day-to-day duties, but at the end of the day, you do not have to leave your home to perform the duties of whatever the side hustle is. And you can't put a price on having that sort of convenience. So without further ado, let's get into 3 side hustles that you can do remotely working at home. Think about this. How much time do you have left in the day after you're done with your main job? I say that because whatever time you have, you can use that to focus on these 3 side hustles or any other ones. And although this may be something that is easier said than done, you might find that from your own experience, taking the time to invest in these side hustles after you are finished with your main job, you might find that it does pay off substantially in the long run. I picked side hustles that you can do at home because chances are you're not going to feel like going anywhere else after you're done doing your main job. So, unlike going to another facility for doing a different job or whatever else the case may be, this is something to where you don't have to waste that extra energy that you have at the end of the day simply transporting yourself to another location. When you're at home, you can spend time to focus on these 3 different side hustles or anything else that you find where you can stay at home. The first side hustle I want to go over is transcribing. Transcribing is simply the act of converting the words articulated in audio files into text. This means that in whatever audio file you're transcribing, you have to pay close attention to what is being spoken. You take what is being spoken and turn it into text. There are platforms out there which help you accomplish this. Some websites include rev.com, transcribeme.com, as well as scribby.com. This is something that you could consider to be very monotonous, but with something like this does come the benefits of not being required to leave your home in order to carry out the duties of transcribing audio files. And as long as you demonstrate that you are able to get your work done, this could be a great source for extra cash in your pocket. The second side hustle I want to go over is the process of using a space in your house or garage as a storage room or a storage unit. Here's my question for you. Do you have any empty space that you don't use in your property? This could be a house, this could be a shed, this could be even a closet. Whatever the case may be, you could actually turn that into a source of cash for yourself. The concept is very simple. People need a space to put their belongings, whatever that may be, and the space that you do have available to rent out, you rent out whatever space you have for that party to place their belongings in. The space can be as small as a closet or even a house. The sky is the limit with something like this. There's also no single platform or method to facilitate something like this. This could be someone you know asking if they could use your shed to store a few items while they're on a vacation. Or just like selling something on an online marketplace, you can host whatever space you have on platforms that are designed for this type of business. One example of a platform that operates like this is neighbor.com, where you can create a listing of your storage space and rent it out at specified rates. You choose when and how renters use your space, and the platform will give you $1 million for personal liability, and renters are eligible for up to $25,000 in case items are damaged during storage. Neighbor.com is like the Airbnb of storage units. Listing your storage space on Neighbor.com is free, but just know that with like Airbnb, this can be a competitive space, and the demand as well as the profit you make can easily vary depending on whatever location you are in. The next side hustle I want to go over is doing research. There are companies out there that do not want to do their research in-house at their company. And this is usually just because it takes up too much time. So instead of the company taking the time to complete a research assignment, they outsource it instead. And you can be the party that facilitates the completion of a research assignment. You can do research on the internet and present your findings to the company. A website that facilitates this service is askwonder.com, where you can set your schedule with how often you do research and get paid by the hour. But Wonder is not the only platform out there for something like this. And in the spirit of this side hustle, I would encourage you to do your own research on what other platforms are out there that operate similarly. But for something that involves using your brain, this can be very enjoyable if you're the type of person that likes doing something like this. And just like with everything else I've gone over, this is something you can do all in the comfort of your own home. That is it for this video, everyone. Let me know down in the comments below if you would participate in any of these side hustles. I am curious. Thank you so much for watching.